sir.
It's her hips.
Give this a try.
This is disgusting stuff, isn't it?
Have you ever had it?
Did you see how she, when she lined herself up, she was kind of standing like this behind the hack,
Right.
and then she got into the hack like that
You'll
too.
be begging for that tomorrow morning. It's a ginger.
Ginger, that's it.
Bazooka bubblegum.
That's bazooka bubblegum. That's where I've tasted it. It's like a little ginger bazooka bubblegum. That's it. Is it healthy for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only soft tell. It's the only soft drink that.
Scotland's the only place in the world that Coca-Cola is not the number one selling soft drink. That is.
So what's it called?
Iron Brew.
Iron Brew.
The recipe.
Iron Brew.
The recipe has been. It's
That's
created-
Kenny Thompson get that here?
Yeah, well, we got.
The recipe for that was created in the 1880s, and it's still the same. It was the first energy drink, really. But there's 27 grams of sugar in that, and Mountain Dew's got 74 grams of sugar.
Really? So it's healthier than a normal, like,
But it's
not stacked up against a Coke.
Yeah.
Well, it outsells Coke.
There's not so much sugar in it.
Okay.
But it's a hangover cure for all of Scotland.
Well, it's
It is.
So it's a huge seller there.
It is.
the three things you need when
you got all those distilleries pumping out scotch. You know, you
With
need.
too much scotch the next morning, the three things you need are liquid, caffeine, and sugar. It's got more.
You'll see tomorrow morning. We got
I'm gonna.
4 or 5 cases out on the ice and another case in the fridge.
No, I'm gonna stay sober this week.
Who are you? What you do with Ken?
No. Well, because the problem is if we win our first game, we play 8 o'clock Saturday morning, right?
Oh, so you're curling for draw time, son?
I think it's 8 if we win.
What's that?
I think it's 8 if we win. What is this winning the field? Why are we winning
That's
the field?
Peskov. Peskov sent in the application, and that's the name he put down.
Winnie
Delfield. Winnie Delfield.
What is that?
That's I still don't know what the Winnie is, but I figured the Del had to be Philadelphia with the Winnie.
Okay,
I don't
Win.
know, and then Plainfield.
Okay, win.
Anybody from Winnipeg?
Dan's
Danny's from Winnipeg. There you
you
go.
go.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, Danny's from Winnipeg.
All right then.
Okay.
That's
All
right.
right, there it is. Mm-hmm.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Neil.
Yeah. So then Pittsburgh, or if we win, how's that team Benson? Are they good?
Their second year.
Okay. Okay. So then Pittsburgh or
Well, that's Steve
Pittsburgh.
Buffington.
okay, and Brian. Solid
Brian
team.
Story, yeah, it's a solid team.
Good,
It was-
good team.
It was tough trying to keep everything
Good
so there
team.
wasn't going to be blowouts.
Big Oric.
Oh, but York. Oh, but Roger. Yeah, it's Roger. That's a fun team.
Okay.
Where the hell is he? Jim Morton. He's at Springfield Cop, all tatted up. You'll know him if you see him.
Okay.
John Patina, you've known him. TJ, I haven't seen TJ around. He's a seminary
Okay.
student, and
Okay.
he's not always around. But I think TJ's what, a third year. I think John Patina, I think he's 4 or 5. Morton's 4 or 5. Rogers 4 or 5.
Okay.
Good throw, so.
Okay. So then this should be a pretty good game then here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that their 5 and under team?
Yeah, actually, I think it
Yeah.
is. They're, I think actually this may be their last year of eligibility.
Okay.
I know you don't like it. So Barb was saying that you can't get the diet anymore.
No, there's no diet in America.
Yeah, because diet stuff is sometimes. So yeah.
It doesn't tell how much. Yeah, we take it from the specimens. We'll take 24 pieces. We'll take 8 pieces away. 7 pieces times. Some of these shows you go to.
Just on Amber water. Well, that day was the island. You were so you ran out of water. Bonnie Grant.
So one of my pet peeves is when people catch a rock that's going out of the house in the house.
They do it all the time. Things I say over and over that are ignored. That's one of them.
Because technically the other skip could
Call it
say,
on 'em.
leave it right there.
Yeah. Yes, that's correct.
Because Anne was away.
Well, that was just in September.
Yeah.
They still on the website.
I need a sub to play second for my game at 10 o'clock. This morning. So is any girl that you would particularly like to see, or just leave it up to them?
Yeah, if they want to play.
I asked them last night.
Watch the pros over here. And Neil, do you ever go back and watch them films?
Absolutely.
Do you?
And what's interesting when you compare from one game to the next to see if they're doing something different, because it's recording.
Is it more so for technique or for strategy?
Depends on what it's mostly technique. I guess you would use it. You could use it for strategy also.
Yeah, I would
It's like,
use it for
here's
strategy.
here's the situation. What were you thinking? What were your options? Here's what you called. What was your, what are some of the other options you might not have considered? Or if somebody's not sweeping in front of the rock, you show them a picture of it and.
It's just strategy is just weird on GNCC.
Understand what they're doing right now.
looks like draw tag. Come around.
We've got the wires are being pulled, if they're not already pulled, so that we're going to have a camera over the near house as well, so we're not.
Oh, cool.
Yes,
And,
stay on that.
Also,
All
cameras
right.
inside
All right.
pointing down the ice so
All
that you can see
right.
delivery. And
Right.
I think at one point they're even talking about as many as 10 different cameras.
What? I guess if your membership explodes.
Yeah, Philly's got new cameras, new TVs, and we're going to do near and far house.
Yeah.
And we're looking at putting cameras up the stream also.
Yeah.
It's like, so if you're at home and bored one night, you can pull up the Philly curling, and watch the club matches, I guess.
At the country club outside of Boston, they have their
TCC.
they have their TVs out on the ice so that the people that
Oh,
are
we're
sweeping can be out there, and not like if the front end wants to see what they're thinking about at the other end. It's pretty, but people inside can also see it.
We're also going to have, I think they're talking about putting monitors
I
inside.
like
Now,
that.
isn't there certain? I mean, it's with the I guess if you keep it like with the humidity, I guess you can have that.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I really like that a lot, being like in the front end and being able to know what's happening at the other end.
Wow.
Depending-
Thank you, Sally.
Andre, you're just killing them out there.
Oh,
To-
no.
Man.
Depending on the weight, that's a lot of ice.
Perfect
Well, that was a
rolls.
bonus. That was not. Jeff was hoping for a roll, but oh, the double was a bonus. It's like, oh, gee, thanks. That was skill. Not really. Not really.
That was good. That was a killer on the end. Come on, he needed to come heavy with this plated tap. Needed this plated tap. Ryan. Ugh. Now, do you curl out of Brimstones? How's Paul doing up there? Paul Marsiglia?
They moved to Washington State.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, they just moved at the end of last season. Karen got a new
Karen?
job offer.
And Paul just went with?
Yeah.
Wow.
She got a really, really great job offer, and part of the job offer that she said, I'll take this job if you can get, because she and Paul work together. She said, I'll
Okay.
take this job if you give him a job that's equal to what he has in Boston out there. And they did, and so she went.
Wow.
I think it was a transfer within their company
Okay.
kind of thing.
Okay.
But they're, I think, in Spokane, Washington.
Okay.
For
Wow.
I don't think they're planning on staying out there permanently,
Mm-hmm.
but they're out there for at least a couple of years. They were actually visiting last week, so we saw them a little bit.
Wow.
But yeah.
Ken still curl up there? Ken? Bald-headed guy.
Yes, that's isn't that Paul's brother-in-law?
Yeah, they're. I don't know. Are they?
I think
Brother?
that's Paul's brother-in-law.
Okay. All right. Yeah, don't get to see a lot of the Brostones people around.
No, we were talking about
They
that
don't-
last night.
they
They
don't-
don't really travel.
They don't travel, and you guys don't have, like, open spiels that people can actually come to.
No.
You're a very closed club.
Mm-hmm.
Only time I get to see him is, when I used to do the 5 and unders and the Cape Cod. I'd see a few of them out there in Cape Cod. But I never see any of the other.
We were talking about that